Yes, it is.
Everything, like, oh,
Detail icon.
they were just right.
Yeah, so it doesn't help.
We got a little rain up here.
Got some in our office.
All right, good evening. I'd like to welcome everyone to our July 14th regularly scheduled council meeting. Thanks for joining us. Also want to wish a very happy birthday to our very own Tanya Hale. Happy birthday. Try to embarrass you. And then Brett's not here yet. I know he's coming, but his wife has a birthday today too. So Kim Kirkman's birthday is today. Before we get started this evening, we have the privilege of recognizing someone whose career has been defined by service, leadership, and an unwavering commitment to protecting our community. So I would like to ask Battalion Chief Carl Rhea, if you wouldn't mind to come on forward. We've got a little something for you.
You look like a retired guy.
I know. He looked all relaxed and tan.
Relaxed.
No pressure.
So we had a great retirement party a few days ago, but I wanted to take a moment here at our council meeting just to recognize you. So if you want to go ahead and turn around. Mm-hmm. For more than 25 years with the Searcy Fire Department, Carl Rhea has answered the call whenever our community needed him. Whether responding to major structure fires, helping lead the department through periods of tremendous growth, or mentoring the next generation of firefighters, Carl has quietly and faithfully served the people of Searcy. Throughout his career, he has worked under 3 fire chiefs and 5 mayors. Quite a journey. Helping transform the Searcy Fire Department into one of the premier fire departments in Arkansas. His leadership, professionalism, and dedication have left a lasting impact on this organization and on our community. But beyond the titles and accomplishments, Carl has exemplified what it means to live a life of service. Firefighting runs deep in his family, and now as he begins his next chapter, he looks forward to spending more time with his wife, Holly, his family, and especially his grandson. So on behalf of the city of Searcy, it's my honor to thank you for your years of faithful service, your leadership, and the countless lives you've impacted, many of whom you'll never know. Battalion Chief Carl Rhea, we are grateful for your dedication to our community, and it is my privilege to present to you a key to the city.
Thank you.
If we can put you on the spot, if you want to say a few words, just your time with Searcy.
All right. I just want to say that it was an honor to serve the city for this many years, and Searcy is my city. I grew up here ever since high school, and I love the city, and it was not like work. It was more like going to a job I really enjoyed the whole time. And I just want to thank my wife and the rest of my family for standing by me, and they're the ones that had to sacrifice a lot because I was gone from the house a lot. But the people of Searcy needed me, and I was there for them. And I appreciate this. Thank y'all for having me.
I can tell you the place was crawling with tons of people at your retirement party, and that just shows the amount of love and appreciation everybody has for the more than 25 years that you've contributed to the city. So thank you,
Yes,
Carl.
sir. Thank you.
And your whole family. All righty. I'd also like to welcome Jennifer Mills, Administrative Minister at Downtown Church of Christ, who will be leading us in our invocation, and then Carl's going to lead us in our pledge right after that. So please stand.
Let's pray. God, what an honor it is to be here this afternoon with these precious people, these leaders of our city. We are so grateful for the work that they do, the sacrifices that they make. I'm thankful, especially right now, thankful for our first responders and so mindful of the many years that have been served that's in this room. Lord, I do pray for protection of our city workers, whether they're out in the heat and the elements or if they're responding to emergencies. Lord, I just pray that your hand of protection be around them. But Lord, mostly I'm just grateful for this city that we call home. I'm grateful for the way that our community loves well and serves well. And I'm thankful for the precious people in this space who are here tonight to conduct business for our community. Lord, I pray for wisdom and discernment for them. I pray that as they have discussions about things that affect our city, that they will be kind and compassionate, as well as discerning in the decisions that are made. But Lord, I pray that we will be known as a community that loves people well, that serves well, and that's inclusive. Lord, I'm so grateful to be able to be in this space tonight and honored that I get to be with these people. And I pray, Lord, that the rest of the meeting will go smoothly and that, again, it will be one that is following Jesus' footsteps to love others well. And it's in your Son's name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. Prior to the council meeting, we will have 2 public hearings this evening. If you plan to speak during a public hearing, please come to the podium and state your name and your address. The first public hearing is regarding approving amounts of liens to be certified to the White County Tax Collector against certain properties as a result of grass cutting expenses and abatement of other nuisances. This public hearing is now open. Is there anyone here to speak to this item? Seeing none, this public hearing is now closed. The second public hearing is regarding authorization for Mimi's Mexican Kitchen to apply for a private club permit with the Alcohol Beverage Control Division. This public hearing is now open. Is there anyone here to speak to this item? Seeing none, this public hearing is now closed. And we will now call to order the council meeting. Jason, please call the roll when you're ready.
Mr. Kirkman?
Here.
Mr. Morris?
Here.
Mr. Howell?
Here.
Mr. Cargill?
Here.
Mrs. Hale?
Here.
Mr. Rainey? Here. Mr. Brewer?
Here.
Mr. Challenberg?
Here.
First item up is approval of minutes from the June 9th, 2026 regular meeting.
Move that you approve this.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Challenberg.
Second.
Second by Mr. Brewer. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Howell?
Yes.
Mr. Cargill?
Yes.
Mrs. Hale?
Yes.
Mr. Rainey?
Yes.
Mr. Brewer?
Yes.
Mr. Challenberg?
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman?
Yes.
The next item up is the treasurer's report.
For the month of June, we ended with all fund balances at $23.2 million. 7 million of that was the general fund. The street fund was 1.3 million. Emergency reserves are a little over 6.6 million. Our project fund is a little over 5 million, and our other funds in aggregate are at 3.2 million. Operationally, for the month, our base revenue for the year to date at 17.1 million. Still relatively flat compared to this time in 2025. For the month, it was 2.8 million. Last month, it topped 3, so it was down a little bit. A lot of that, I think, still is the reverberating effects of the earlier rebates we had in the year, but we're about to catch up. We have one more month of amortization of that this month, and then we should be hopefully seeing a little bit of a spike upward in revenues. When you add the bond collections and the grant funding, we have surpassed the amount of revenue for the year at 20.3 million compared to 20.2 this time last year. So again, we're relatively flat. On the departmental expenses, this month, that was $3 million. Revenue over expense for the month was down $318,000. Again, that's primarily due to the revenue, not as strong as we anticipated. For the year, we're down $150,000 in these two funds, the general fund, the street fund, the airport fund. Again, all relatively flat. Nothing is out of budget or over budget. What we've just spent the budgets earlier in the year, which causes those to appear to be above 50%. But by year end, those should be in line. On the cash flow page, after that, we started the month with $8.5 million in the general and street funds, and we've ended down $230,000 with ending cash of $8.3 million. Again, looking ahead in this month, we don't have a big transfer out for lot fee, and I've forecasted just sort of a flat revenue line, so I don't see a big spike or growth in cash until we get beyond the amortization of the rebate. The key metrics at the bottom of that page, our reserve account sits at 76.5 days, so we're about 2 weeks shy of the 90-day goal, but that grows every month with the interest that compounds into that fund. Again, our sales taxes are now right at 100% of what we collected last year, which is good, and we'll see that trend upward, I believe. All cash on hand, we have 5.7 months of cash among all the funds. The page following that is your list of projects that we are reserving money for. Those continue to go down as we pay on those. The following page after that is the emergency reserves, the CDs that we're holding, and those balances for that. Following page after that is your sales tax collections between county and city with the rebate amounts in that middle column on the 0.5% section for city. Again, there was not much of a rebate this month, thank goodness, and hopefully that will continue to be that way. The final page is your funds in aggregate of all the other funds that we have on hand. $3.22 million.
Good report. Thank you, Jason. Any questions from the council?
Okay.
All right, next item up, approval of the naming of the South Main Projects District to Cersei Landing, which will include the ramp for the community center building, Veterans Park for the east ball fields, Pioneer Park for the west ball fields, and the soccer complex and swim center to remain unchanged.
Do we need to formally approve those?
I think it would be good just to go ahead and have it, yeah.
So,
All right, we have a motion by Mr. Rainey, a second by Mr. Challenberg. Further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Howell,
yes.
Mr. Carville,
Yes.
Mrs. Hale,
Yes.
Mr. Rainey,
Yes.
Mr. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Challenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman,
Yes.
Mr. Morris.
Yes.
All right, next item up is the lease agreement for the former Cersei Library building. We have a current lease agreement that was emailed out and in your packets.
Mr. Moore, I appreciate you sending out the clarification that you sent out and what you received from Municipal League. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right, we have a motion by Mrs. Hale,
Second.
second by Mr. Morris. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Carville,
Yes.
Mrs. Hale,
Yes.
Mr. Rainey,
Yes.
Mr. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Challenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman,
Yes.
Mr. Morris,
Yes.
Mr. Howell.
Yes.
Next item up, authorization to engage with Qualvom Surveying for services required to prepare an annexation petition for the Little Red River Park. The funding of $18,250 is included in the budget ordinance.
So moved.
We have a motion by Mr. Rainey,
Second.
second by Mr. Brewer. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mrs. Hale,
Yes.
Mr. Rainey,
Yes.
Mr. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman,
Yes.
Mr. Morris.
Yes.
Mr. Howell.
Yes.
Mr. Cardinal.
Yes.
Item number 4, authorization to re-advertise for an RFQ for a design-build trail construction manager to design and construct the ADPHT Cersei Trails project. And this was due to the timing factor with the current one.
So,
We have a motion by Mrs. Hale,
Second.
second by Mr. Morris. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Rainey,
Yes.
Mr. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman,
Yes.
Mr. Morris,
Yes.
Mr. Howell.
Yes.
Mr. Cardinal.
Yes.
Mrs. Hale.
yes.
Item number 5, authorization to negotiate with an agreement with one of our pre-approved engineering firms to produce construction plans for the Fern Cowan Rogers Park. I know that the pre-approved list was emailed out earlier this week. Richard, do we need to identify one of those engineering firms?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there a recommendation with one of those?
The most similar as far as, I gave him kind of a list going back through the SOQs as far as experience level on park design, is what I sent out, but this is really similar to what we've done on the dog park in Yancey, with Davidson Engineering. I basically did the concept drawings for those. Davidson finished them up, so, that was a similar project. I would recommend that unless the council so chose to use somebody different on the list.
He's local, he's done a good job. You're talking about Davidson, Bear Davidson,
Yes.
right?
How about salt? I'd like to see someone else get involved in some of our work.
They don't have a single park experience. They mostly do utility engineering work, but it's up to the council to decide which one to choose. Each one is a pre-approved list.
I'll make a motion to use Davidson.
Okay. We have a motion to use Davidson Engineering by Chris Howell.
You have a second?
No, we need a second.
I'll second.
Okay. We have a second by Mr. Morris. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman,
Yes.
Mr. Morris.
Yes.
Mr. Howell.
Yes.
Mr. Cardinal.
Yes.
Mrs. Hale.
Yes.
Mr. Rainey.
No.
Number 6, authorization to bid the Little Red River Park Boat Ramp Project.
Motion to adopt.
A motion by Mr. Morris. Second by Mrs. Hale. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Schellenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman,
Yes.
Mr. Morris.
Yes.
Mr. Howell.
Yes.
Mr. Cardinal.
Yes.
Mrs. Hale.
Yes.
Mr. Rainey.
Yes.
Mr. Brewer.
Yes.
Item number 7 is to set a public hearing for August 11th, 2026 at 5 p.m. to receive public comment on the application for a State Department of Parks, Heritage, and Tourism Outdoor Recreation Matching Grant.
Mayor, it's what we do on an annual basis. I'll make a motion to adopt.
Thank you. We have a motion by Mr. Morris,
Second.
second by Mr. Schellenberg. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Kirkman,
Yes.
Mr. Morris,
Yes.
Mr. Howell.
Yes.
Mr. Cargill,
Yes.
Mrs. Hale,
Yes.
Mr. Rainey,
Yes.
Mr. Brewer.
Yeah.
Mr. Schellenberg.
Yes.
Item number 8, approval on the, of the on-call services agreement with Whitlow Engineering. And I have a note here, no new funding is required. The budget can just be reallocated from the engineer salary into contract labor.
Motion to adopt.
Motion by Mr. Morris, second by Mr. Brewer. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Morris,
Yes.
Mr. Howell.
Yes.
Mr. Cargill,
Yes.
Mrs. Hale,
Yes.
Mr. Rainey,
Yes.
Mr. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg.
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman.
Yes.
Item number 9 is approval of the $5,000 for the final closeout of the Berry Hill Tennis and Pickleball Court project, and the funding is included in the budget ordinance.
So moved. Second.
I have a question about this.
Yeah.
Do we still have the attendant that stays at the park, cleans it up, takes care of the park?
Yeah, that's my understanding.
So that's where she is?
Yes, ma'am.
She belongs to Jeff Webb though.
Jeff, so,
There's Jeff, sorry.
so she's at the park every day, taking care of the park? Okay. Thank you.
Bear wasn't here Thursday night. What's the explanation of this extra $5,000?
I think that was just a holdover, right, Richard, for closing out the project?
I talked to him after too. It is $5,000 of the original contract amount that was never paid and withheld.
Yeah.
As we work through the warranty issues related, which they've now resolved. And so this is not a new $5,000, it's the final $5,000 of the original contract.
Yeah, and Barry is on his way, he's just running a little bit late. Thank you for the information, Will. But that $5,000 is in the budget ordinance, so we can vote on that when we get down to the budget adjustment. And if the council's okay, since Bear's not here yet, if we can, move past item number 10 and come back to it. That way he can answer any questions related to that project. Item number 11, approval of the recommendations from the Finance Committee and Grounds Equipment Committee to locate the new PD at the current East Precinct address on Moore Street, with Barry Hoffman to continue architectural design of the location, or at that location.
Mayor, I've got some questions about that and some clarification. Maybe Richard, you could help, or whomever.
Sure.
So, as to the Moore Street location, 25,000 square feet, is that a single level or a multi-level?
Yet to be determined. I mean, I think it's starting to work through the process on the location. Then the building needs to be designed to the location. So I think what Hoffman shows on a sketch, just to see what kind of building would fit, the footprint that you could get in that space was a 20,000 square foot building. So that footprint could be smaller at 2 stories, or it could be a 20,000 single. So the design is not done. It just needs to be whatever fits on the site, whatever the square footage needs for whatever budget that we have to spend on the building.
So, if it's 2-story, it would make sense that it's more expensive per square foot than if it's a single story, right? Because of elevators, stairwells.
I asked Hoffman that, and he said the square foot cost was negligible on whether it's a single story or 2-story.
I was thinking back to the library when we added an elevator. I remember that being very expensive. Was that because it was retro and not planned in the beginning, or?
I mean, yeah, potentially. I mean, you're talking about, saving, if you can spread out the square footage versus shrinking the square footage and going vertical, the upper square footage and the lower square footage is the same. So yeah, it is a large cost when you look at it individually, but once it, is factored into the entire square footage, as Barry basically said, the square foot cost number at 400 a foot or whatever it was, just under 400 a foot, is pretty negligible to go to 2 stories.
Okay, so does 400 a foot cover demolition of what's there now?
400 foot is your final construction cost. So whatever it costs to construct the building, 400 a foot is basically, included.
So we got demolition on top of that.
Just of one building and then site prep. So 400 a foot covers site prep, whatever the building costs, specifically just to the building.
What about the 5,000 square foot building where the Christmas decor is stored?
That is intended to stay. We would relocate the Christmas storage somewhere else in the city, which we're working on where that might be when the time comes. But the intent of that building, talking to the chief, was for that building to stay.
And so, Chief, in this new building on Moore Street, it would house PD as well as DTF?
Correct, it'd put us all in one building.
Currently, the two of you together have 18,000 square feet, I think, if my math is right. 15 downtown, 3 on East Precinct. And then you have a little bit of storage in the old armory, or a little bit of office that is mission critical in the old armory.
Correct, about 1,000 square foot, probably, roughly, is just an estimate.
Okay, so ultimately where I'm going is I don't know, how many square feet is code right now, Richard? Do you know your office?
Is that 4? About 5, yeah.
So the police department went from 5,000 to 15. And by all accounts, from what you have told us over the months, y'all are busting at the seams. So I'm curious if we're gonna have enough square footage, not only to house everybody, because we've added the code inspectors or the
Code enforcement.
to your department. We add DTF to your building. We add the mission critical things in the armory to your building. We're keeping the armory up, right?
Mhm.
So all of this takes place then, if my math is correct, on 2.6 acres. And is that enough ground to house as many people as we need to house? Because again, we went from 5 to 15, and I hope we don't have to build any more police stations in my lifetime. And we've only had 3 as far back as I could remember. We shared a couple of offices in the fire department before we moved to where code is. Actually, I have the history book that says the police station was a telephone on a pole on Market Street for many years back in the 50s without a building. So I think what I'm saying is we don't do this very often. I want to make sure that we have enough room, we have a big enough space, and I'm concerned with the cost. I'm also a little curious as if 400 is new construction, how is 325 a remodel when you've already got asphalt, walls, concrete, electrical, plumbing, roof, etc. already in place?
So a lot of that remodel cost is compared to, because you're remodeling an existing commercial building into a police structure, which is a lot different. There's a lot more requirements now. And there's several rooms that have to be safe room level of construction. So the square footage cost just to construct a police station is generally gonna be more. But I think all in all, and as far as the size goes, I mean, you can build up to a 42-story, 40,000 square foot building if you wanted to on that site. I think that's what I was saying, that the footprint of the building was a 20,000 foot footprint. So double that up is 40, you can build a 40,000 square foot 2-story building.
Yeah, but we can't afford 40,000 square feet. So,
Well, but that's what I'm saying. You're saying you're worried about the space. I think we have space to build a 40,000 square foot building, but we don't have to.
right, so would we have some unfinished second floor? Is that what you're?
I mean,
You could.
you could. I mean, that's just what we need to work out with the architect and just look for areas of expansion and what that looks like in the future,
Mr. Carter,
if need be.
One thing I'd like to throw in and interject, and Chief, you be the one, I guess I'm asking this question on, but on the 2.6 acres, build the footprint of a building and all, are we gonna have enough available space for parking facilities for the various cars? I mean, we got a big parking lot over here, and it's full a lot of times, especially when you have training and people come in from out of town, and we're always seeing sheriff's department cars, police cars from all over cities and counties around us. Will you have enough ample parking out there with the building footprint as it is?
What Mr. Hoffman sent us was with the overlay, I believe so. Just the front parking for the public had 30 spaces just for the front parking. That doesn't include everything on the back lot. And I was thinking we had more than 2.6 there, but I could be wrong.
There's
3 acres total, but the armory, if you gave a little front yard and a little backyard, the armory takes up 4/10 of an acre.
And I think, and I don't remember, maybe Major does, how many square foot the first rendering that Mary did for the.
I believe it was somewhere in the 33 to 34,000 square foot range.
That was
And quite honestly, we were still having problems squeezing everything into there to get where we needed to be and even have a little bit of room for future growth.
Did he say 33,000?
Yes, that was the original plan.
That was the plan for BB caps.
Right, all on one level.
No, it was 2 levels.
Was that 2 levels?
2 levels.
Total 33,000.
Correct.
Okay. So, again, I'm concerned about growth. I'm concerned about being landlocked on Moore Street with mini storages on one side, Entergy on one side, and asphalt streets on the other 2 sides. So 2.6 acres, if you knock down the armory, you've got 3. I'm not advocating, I'm not advocating for the remodel of the Ford. I'm focused on the Moore Street right now. I've been a champion of getting a new police station. I still am. I just want to make sure we're making the right decision with location. and mainly based on size of the lot and the cost of the building that we need. I mean, this has a range of 20,000 to 25,000. And it's 8, 9, or 10 million, and we're talking about 12.5, and we gotta add a little bit of demolition for that, and a little bit of site prep, and we gotta furnish it, and furnishings were estimated at $1 million, if I remember Mr. Hoffman's quote right. And I have concerns about the site. So I will submit that I don't plan on officing there. I don't think you would hire me anyway. So it's not gonna be my office. I understand that, but I wanna make sure that it's there with the police station that we build is there for a long time.
Why to do this?
So that's what I'd say.
And I would also like to add to that, no matter how many square feet we have there in that facility, I think we need to build it in the most appropriate way for expansion. Now, whether that be a smaller footprint and 2 stories so that there's still room to build an additional 2-story onto it, or build it 1 story that has a capability of expansion upward. So it's more expensive to build it that way. But if we just build 1 story, I think we need to build it in such a way that it could be added onto, but probably the 2-story that can have another addition to it. But I think we need to look to the future. Searcy has grown a lot in the last 10, 15, 20 years, and it's growing right now. So we're not gonna need a smaller place. We're gonna need larger. So I think we need to have that in mind no matter how we decide to build it.
Personally, I would like to make it a small amendment to item number 11. I support engaging Barry Hoffman to redraw or to finish drawing to see what it looks like and to get some pricing on that. I absolutely think we need to engage crews now to get money appropriated to do this project. But much like BB Caps where sanitation is, and much like the Ford building, we have engaged Hoffman to draw both for those sites without commitments to that location. I think we should do the same without committing to this location.
I just don't like the location. I just don't think it's the best site for building what you all need.
I think everybody agreed that the best site was BB Caps, but there was a lot of hurdles to get to that site and a lot of time it would take to get to that site. I think that's why we started venturing out with where we were looking, and the BB Cap or the Moore Street site was a thought several months ago. I thought there's no way a building would fit there, and then when it was kind of brought up and looked at, and then Barry sent what he sent, it was an eye opener that it could really work. I think a 20,000 square footprint to build up, and the idea of building the 2nd floor with what we need now, with the idea that we could expand it out to as much as 40,000 square foot way down the road, is an appealing idea too. Whether it's used for storage right now and then later as we grow into that space, I don't know.
Yes, sir.
2 things. One, many of you remember in the 8-year plan when we built the East Fire Station. And the talk was we had a certain amount we could put into it, and that was going to do, I believe, 3 bays. And we chose to build the 4th bay, I think it's 4 now, because of the future. You know, and if we build this now, we're looking at, and I hope we're looking at 50 years worth of capability. You know, this is a big expenditure, and if we can build it right now and set up future councils to have a facility like that. The other thing, I may have missed it, I don't recall hearing that 33,000 number before. And that's a lot of difference between 33 and 20. It's not far from twice. And so if that was the space that was needed, now I'm sure there was some fluff in there, but probably not as much as the difference between 33 and 20.
I'll say some of those numbers, the 20 down is about affordability. After you looking at, as we talked about in our finance committee meeting, looking at the numbers that Cruz provided.
Yeah.
Putting $1 million out of our franchise fees is what the finance committee is recommending. You know, that just gets us to a certain dollar.
Right.
And so there's really backing into that amount that we can afford, putting that square foot number to it is really, I mean, we just, in my opinion, I think we need to set a budget of this is what we can afford, and let's see if we can design something that meets the needs for now, that what we can afford.
As to that, you said $1 million out of general gets 12.5 million. Is that after bond fees, and is that 12.5 million to us?
From my understanding, the 12.5 would be put into a construction fund to use for construction dollars.
So that's 12.5 million, and which I'm comfortable. Obviously, the finance committee's comfortable. I'm more than comfortable with the $1 million coming out of general to fund the bond. But I think we have to work in that 12.5 million, obviously, and
Yeah.
with no more. So even more, the reason I think we should engage Barry to figure out how we're gonna maximize our square footage and see what that's gonna look like before we choose this site to see, I mean, he may come back at 18 million. I mean, we don't know. I mean, building costs tend to go up every day, it seems like, so.
It's also one of the reasons I wanted to try to engage with a construction manager at the same time to work with Hoffman. I mean, my experience on the South Main projects, going the construction management route, has really allowed those construction managers work with the architects as far as construction materials, just design of things that, if this is your intent, if you construct it this way, this method, you can save X amount of dollars. It allows the design process to really go through, I think, with a fine tooth comb more so than Barry designing it. And this isn't a knock on Barry or any architect, but designing it without real hard construction numbers as he's designing and in discussion with a contractor real time.
Because even with the community center, we went through several rounds of design changes to get it down to the budget number, right?
Right. Yeah,
So
I mean,
part of the process.
That's right. The first pricing, from the first pricing to the GMP price, our guaranteed max price, there was about $20 million shaved off. And that was not $20 million of programming lost. That was $20 million of design choices and construction methods that were worked hand in hand with the engineers, architects, and construction team.
I agree that we really need to do a construction manager approach here, because that made sense and it seemed to work well, so.
Mr. Morris, did you have something?
Yes, the more I have thought about it, we discussed this the other night in our agenda meeting. I think we need to build it as large as we can afford now, because, we're gonna do nothing but grow. And we outgrown the building we're in now, by all means. I've been a strong advocate on the council for a new police department building for a long time. But I don't think we need to get in a big hurry and make a rash decision. I think we need to weigh everything and look at the various options. The way I look at it, everything we have talked about has plus and minuses as far as for locations. I'm still concerned out there on Moore Street with the emergency response, with the intersections coming to the west at Davis Drive and Moore, and going to the east, getting out on East Race Street or East Race Avenue would be a problem too. And no pun intended, but y'all fill many buckets of water over there since we've been talking about a new police department building. Possibly another month or two of discussion or thought would not hurt. So let's don't get in a big hurry and make a rash decision. I too agree that we need to get professional help, somebody like Barry, to help us with that. But I would be in favor of postponing the decision on the location for another month or so till we make sure this is exactly where we want to go. Mayor and the council feels the same way, and I put that in the form of a motion. If not, we'll let it die for lack of a second.
I second.
So what exactly is the motion?
Now, what
I wanna address, you're not hiring anybody to build anything on Moore Street.
Yeah.
Tonight's stuff would produce more information for you to ultimately make a final decision. And so if, to Mr. Schallenberg's point, if you want a construction manager involved, you gotta go through the RFQ process to get them. And then they put forth a contract that you would then have the opportunity to vote and review. You're already engaged with Barry Hoffman, so there's no additional action to engage with there. You own the property, so you don't gotta have any permission to do these things.
My only, I was wanting to, this says approval to, locate the new PD at the current East Precinct. And that's what I don't wanna vote on. However, I am in favor personally of continuing the engagement with Barry Hoffman on the drawing.
That was basically what my motion consisted of, just not lock it down on a location tonight. To make sure we know exactly where we wanna put it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna regurgitate this, make sure we have this. So basically, we're going to alter, or the motion would be to alter item number 11, instead of it saying locate, basically continue design and due diligence, right,
Yes.
for that location.
The only additional thing, I think, as Will's point is, would take action of the council would be if you want to go ahead and advertise a RFQ to bring a construction management team on board.
And chief, major.
Which we have that as a separate item.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, I don't, like to Will's point, I don't think for item 11, there's any action that needs to be taken.
Chief and major, we wanna make sure y'all understand, be clear, we wanna move forward definitely as expedient as we can. We just wanna make sure it's the right
We all want to do
location.
it right. We all want to do it right.
Okay, so there's no real action needed on item number 11, right? We could just,
Barry Hoffman's engaged. We'll just contact Barry to move forward if we want to wait. He can start sketching things up in a little greater detail on that site until we get a construction manager on board if the council decides that's what the route we want to go.
okay, which would bring us to item number 12 and 13.
There's a motion on the table.
Withdraw your motion, I think is probably
Okay.
Mr. Morris, are you okay to withdraw that motion? Okay, so we are withdrawing the motion on item number 11. There's no action to take on that item, which would move us to item number 12, authorization to engage Cruz and Associates for bond services utilizing franchise fee revenue.
Move forward with that.
We have a motion by Mr. Rainey, second by Mr. Morris. Any further discussion? Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Richard. Please call the roll.
Mr. Howell?
Yes.
Mr. Cargill?
yes.
Mrs. Hale? Mr. Rainey?
Yes.
Mr. Brewer?
Yes.
Mr. Schallenberg?
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead and do 13, then we'll bounce back to item number 10 since Mr. Davidson's here. Item number 13, authorization to advertise an RFQ for a construction manager for the new PD project.
I put in your packets the schedule of the request for the RFQ. The dates and the timeline, we're gonna take our time on this one. I think we'll probably get a really good response from most of the large contractors. I imagine will be wanting to put together an RFQ packet on this one. So in that list is our timeline. We hope to have a recommendation to the council. It is kind of a little shortened month in there in time for the September meeting of having a recommendation, but going through the full advertising process, the selection of the SOQs, narrowing it down and doing a full interview process with the top three or four candidates. So working out that schedule and that timeline, giving the applicants time enough, puts us at the September meeting to bring in a recommendation. And it also is the list showing the selected members of the committee, including Mr. Cargill.
You took me off, right?
You're on it.
I think, did you put the chief on it?
I put the chief on it.
Okay.
Do you need to
I
find a
think I
replacement for
thought
you? We'll find a replacement for Mr. Moore.
Can I, just clarification question?
Yes, sir.
And please, just understand this, clarification only. Was there not a time where there wasn't a committee that the council did this, all of these as council members? We had packets and we went through.
There was.
Because I was trying to think, I remember doing one since 2019 when I came on the council.
There were a lot earlier than that.
So this is, we have, and I was just clarification that I want to make sure it wasn't crazy. One, I have to do that frequently. But I remember us all having the books and doing and I don't even remember what it was, but we have since moved to a committee, I guess. Is that a better system? Okay.
And the pendulum swung all the way. The council did them all, then the council wasn't involved at all. And then last year, y'all had Richard draft a policy where you included a council member.
Creating a committee.
So that kind of settles.
Seems to work well.
Okay, good.
I say move forward on 13.
Okay, so we have a motion by Mr. Rainey. One clarification, I think I heard, but Will, you do not want to be on this?
We'll find a replacement.
We'll do it, right, okay. All right, so we have a motion by Mr. Rainey with that one change on the selection, committee. Second by Mrs. Hale. Any further discussion?
Yes, do we need to appoint a council member?
Mr. Carnival's already listed, yeah.
Sorry, we saw that.
All righty, Jason, please call the roll.
Mr. Cargill?
Yes.
Mrs. Hale?
Yes.
Mr. Rainey?
Yes.
Mr. Brewer?
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg?
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Howell?
Yes.
All right, let's go back to item number 10, approval of a change order to the ENC Carmichael Park project for additional drainage infrastructure for the additional undercut and earthwork at ENC Park in the amount of $28,490. This is currently included in the budget ordinance. And Bear, do you mind to talk us through what this change order is?
Sure, and thanks for letting me bump back, that let me be at a meeting in North Little Rock before this, so thank you. So this change order that's before you is on our Cersei Park Improvements Project, which is the Yancey and Carmichael projects. They're under the same contract. The current contract amount before this change order is $1,006,000 and some change. This change order is for $28,490, and it would make the final contract amount $1,034,000 and some change. It consists of 3 items. The first are 2 culverts that we added during construction, during a project update meeting at Carmichael. We have 2 swales that were part of the original plans that drain water from the dog park area to the creek that's there behind it. Originally in the plans, those swales allowed water to run over the top of the exterior walking trail. Once they had it formed and we were on site at one of our normal meetings with the city and with us present and the contractor, we asked them to construct a culvert, a box culvert under each of those at the 2 locations so that stormwater's not running over the top of that trail. So that was requested by us in tandem with city personnel.
Are you talking about the concrete trail that wraps around inside the park there?
Yes, sir. We were originally running water at 2 locations over the top of it. So we asked during construction that the contractor form up a channel underneath so that water's not running over the top of the.
And it was leaving quite a bit of like.
It was washing.
Yeah.
And we'll still have to watch it, but I think this is an improvement. But it'll keep mud, and in the winter, it'll keep it from icing over on top of our concrete. So I think it was an important change. The second, at the dog park, there's a large tree there behind the new parking area that you've probably seen. We have a walk that goes around in a circle. It's kind of the centerpiece of the dog park. As they started that earthwork, again at a site meeting, we noticed they were getting into the root system of that tree, and it's really the centerpiece. So we asked the contractor to pause. We revised the grading plan and raised those grades some to stay out of that root system to try to preserve that tree, and I think we have. I left off the box culverts for $7,500. The change around the tree was $2,990, but most of this change order is $18,000 associated with 500 cubic yards of undercut that was needed. We had 1,000 yards in the original contract. We were proof rolling the site, the parking area at Yancey, and it was just, they couldn't get the gravel to set up. The material was so bad. We knew we were gonna get into some bad soil. Again, we had 1,000 yards in the original contract. This increased it by 500 yards. And that amounted at $36 per yard to $18,000. So the total is $28,490. I think all these are necessary. We were present at each of these, and we had city personnel present as we made these requests to the contractors. So I feel like they were important for a good finished product, but it does increase the total to that $1,034,948. That's a summary. If you have questions, I'll try to answer them.
Questions from the council? Thank you, Mayor.
Can I,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Sorry.
No, no, go ahead.
I was gonna add, and I meant to say it, on the undercut, on the job of this scope, we did not have a geotech report, and I think that's the correct action for a job this size. On like the community center projects that size, we always get a geotech report. If we'd have had one on this job, we would have spent $5,000 or $6,000 on the report. We would have known earlier that we were gonna get into some more material, but we would have been left with the same cost. So on these smaller jobs, I feel like it's the right play to evaluate during construction. It saves us on the geotech report, but it does necessitate me coming back up here sometimes at the end of a job to rectify the final amount of earthwork to what we had proposed, so.
Switching gears, are you familiar at all with what we started at Fern Callan Rogers Park?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I've looked at that.
You've seen the conception?
Yes, sir, yeah.
Okay. So on the engineering, you have a timeline where you think you can have some construction-ready documents?
Well, I understand that the survey's already done, is that correct?
Survey and elevation is done?
I would say if we're aggressive and push, I know that Richard's already done a lot of the early legwork as far as the conceptual layout, that helps. So I would say before next council meeting, we could have a full set ready for bid prepared. I think we've got some availability on our team starting in about 10 days, and we would probably have a couple guys working on it for about 10 or 15 days, but that gets us ready for next council meeting, so.
That's great, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank y'all.
All right, any further discussion on this item?
We're just gonna approve the budget.
We need to go ahead and vote for the change order, and then the amount is in the budget ordinance.
I mean, if they approve the amount of money.
So we're good? Okay. So we'll just vote on it whenever we get to the budget adjustment. Thank you, Mayor. All right, dropping back down to item number 14, approval of the Searcy Housing Authority Board of Commissioners, recommendation for reappointment of Commissioner David Gofton, a term expiring March 30th, 2030.
Motion to adopt.
Motion by Mr. Morris,
Second.
second by Mrs. Hale. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mrs. Hale?
Yes.
Mr. Rainey?
Yes.
Mr. Brewer?
Yes.
Mr. Challenberg?
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Howell?
Yes.
Mr. Carver?
Yes.
Okay, on Thursday at the agenda meeting, we discussed this drainage repair at 2106 Clara Street. Jesse was not able to be here. And then also, Adam Whitlow went out and laid his eyeballs on it. So we just have it on here for some additional, I guess, information. Jesse, if you want to come up and explain exactly what the repairs have entailed in the past.
About approximately 2 years ago, we patched basically the joint where dirt was coming in, because at the joint, it was just mangled together. So it was taken in dirt. So we patched that with a sealant similar to caulk, I guess, we use for concrete pipe. So the guys worked that in there. We stopped the dirt from coming in. But over time, the material will fail, and it'll happen again. Now, my concern is in the future, and who's to say when this could happen, that the pipe itself could fail possibly. We ran into this problem a year ago, 2 blocks away from this site, where the pipe, instead of being circular, it was heart-shaped. And in somebody's front yard, there was just one big sinkhole. So we had to replace 140 feet of pipe. So who's to say over time, I mean, I'm not sure when that would happen, if it ever would, but it's possible. But right now, I think I'm gonna have guys maintain that, go in the pipe and check it to see that it's holding, the material's holding. But over time, I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
Adam,
do you mind if you don't mind coming forward and just, you were able to, I guess, lay your eyeballs on it and.
Yes, but honestly, it was just kind of drive-by look, since I really couldn't speak or act on any official capacity at the time. I didn't, and there's some contentious nature with the, with the resident seeking compensation, so I didn't want to stir the issues up. So I really can't say, I mean, the pictures that Jesse provided previously really gave me more context than anything. I know separately, Jesse and I hadn't talked since we got back, but I know I talked to Carl Garner today, the geotech engineer. I know Jesse had. I talked to Carl a couple of times. So Carl had also looked at the pictures that Jesse provided. It gave us some names of some people that could do injection foam type molding for support and repair. You know, something I wasn't aware of last time until Mark told me. I wasn't aware of the timeline that this repair had been like on the nature of 2 years ago. I thought we was talking more recent stuff. So I'm still of the opinion that if it's working right now, don't mess with it. But we need to have some options ready when and if the failure doesn't happen.
Because right now, it's egg-shaped. I mean, it should be circles. Now it's egg-shaped. So it has in the past, like I said, 2 blocks away where it became heart-shaped, and that was a problem.
So in the options that you all have looked into, you know, that less of invasive one where you, I guess, line it from the inside, I mean, is that more of a permanent fix without having to get in there with an excavator and dig things up?
Yeah, it's a long-term solution. So that felt material or the liner material that they get in and impregnate with resin, I mean, it's a bonds to the pipe. It's a hard.
And it doesn't matter what shape the pipe is on top of it.
Yeah, it just seals everything off from the inside. So it's a neat solution. I say that, I mean, that's from my looking into the CIPP, cured in place pipe stuff. So I've seen lots of documentation on it. I've never, you know, used it myself. So now with that being said, to be on the conservative side, I mean, I would still like to work with Jesse and possibly an outside consultant to look at some other options. I haven't called ADS directly. I'd like to call ADS to see if there's a repair recommendation that they have, you know, that's specific to their product. Even if there might be a spot dig and a coupling or something like that, you know, like I know corrugated metal makes a band coupling and stuff, but I'd like to get their insight in on it. But as long as it's working, we have some time to work through those options, look at them, and get ready to come back, you know, propose and be stewards of the taxpayers' money and try to be conservative. So, like I said, the other issue I indicated via email today is the issue with the correspondence. You know, I'm not sure where we stand with the resident. I understand she has reached out, you know, with a letter, basically just some costs to repair, but there's been no supporting documents as far as, you know, what damage was caused by failure or anything like that. So I think we maybe at least need to work with Will about generating some correspondence back to her, just telling her stance, what actions have been taken, what actions we're prepared to take, without really admitting anything at this point. But I mean, we can work with that behind the scenes, and if it's something that y'all need to consider for action, we can bring that back up too.
Okay, thank you, Bill. Any questions from the council? I appreciate y'all. Jesse, I know you weren't here yesterday, or not yesterday, but Thursday. Just to provide some, so right now it's holding. We're gonna keep looking into possible solutions and then work on some correspondence with the resident.
And like I said, periodically, I'll have a guy go through there, check it to make sure it's holding up.
Okay.
Yeah, if any of y'all have any concerns or directions that you want to push us, we're happy to hear.
All right, thank you, Bill.
Thanks.
All right, item number 16, appropriate funds from the Fund 18 quarter-cent fire tax for fire department equipment expense of $10,000 for unexpected hose replacements and for vehicle maintenance of $15,000 to cover the increased volume of repairs. These are in the budget ordinance.
Motion to adopt.
Thank you. All right, we'll vote on that when we get to the budget adjustments. Item number 17 is to set a public hearing for August 11th, 2026 at 5 p.m. to receive public comment for declaring 508 West Woodruff Avenue a nuisance property. We have a motion by Mrs. Hale.
Second.
Second by Mr. Morris. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Rainey? Yes. Mr. Brewer?
Yes.
Mr. Schallenberg?
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Howell?
Yes.
Mr. Carville?
Yes.
Mrs. Hale?
Yes.
That brings us to our resolutions. Item number 18, accepting the drainage easement in River Oaks.
refresh my memory of what that is.
That's where you, Jesse, that's where y'all do and work in River Oaks, right?
Yeah, there was an original drainage easement, and I believe we extended it 30 more feet. We put in some grates to help drain the water on River Oaks Boulevard, I believe.
Ray, that's the project Mark explained the other night in River Oaks. It goes over and dumps out into, actually into Gin Creek.
Yeah.
It's a project that they completed last summer, best I remember, Jesse, about this
Yes,
time
sir,
last
about
year.
this time last year.
And, it had been a drainage down through there, but it had been pretty much a ditch.
Yeah, so we extended
never had a
about 30.
drainage easement on it, and you had it in your packet, a map that shows the location.
It was flooding, at least one house, or having sandbag, Mr.
Right down on the bend, and it seems to be
By the way,
working
y'all
well.
did a very good job.
Second. We have a motion by Mr. Rainey, a second by Mr. Morris. Any further discussion? Let's call the roll.
Mr. Brewer?
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg?
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Howell?
Yes.
Mr. Cargill?
Yes.
Mrs. Hale?
Yes.
Mr. Rainey?
Yes.
Item number 9.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes, sir.
I want to express my thanks to, Jesse and the crew. I've had multiple calls, it seems like over the past few months with things going on. Just because River Oaks has turned into a big neighborhood with, not a long-range planning. But they've been very responsive. I've gotten lots of compliments from the, residents, so I appreciate it,
Great work, Jesse and team. Item number 19, disposal of fully utilized assets in the police department. There's 6 vehicles listed here in your packets.
Motion to adopt.
A motion by Mr. Morris, second by Mr. Brewer. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Schellenberg?
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Howell?
Yes.
Mr. Cargill?
Yes.
Mrs. Hale? Mr. Rainey?
Yes.
Mr. Brewer?
Yes.
Item number 20, disposal of fully utilized asset in the Public Works Department of bucket truck chassis. Motion by Mr. Brewer, second by Mr. Schellenberg. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Kirkman?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Howell?
Yes.
Mr. Cargill?
Yes.
Mrs. Hale?
Yes.
Mr. Rainey?
Yes.
Mr. Brewer?
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg?
Yes.
Item number 21, liens to be certified to the White County Tax Collector against certain properties in the city of Searcy as a result of grass cutting expenses and abatement of other nuisances.
Motion to adopt.
Motion by Mr. Morris, second by Mr. Brewer. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Howell?
Yes.
Mr. Cargill?
Yes.
Mrs. Hale?
Yes.
Mr. Rainey?
Yes.
Mr. Brewer?
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg?
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman?
Yes.
Brings us to our ordinances. Item number 22, authorization of Mimi's Mexican Kitchen to file a private club permit with the Alcohol, Beverage, and Control Division.
Move we suspend the rules and read the title only.
Motion by Mr. Rainey,
Second.
second by Mr. Cargill. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Howell?
Yes.
Mr. Cargill?
Yes.
Mrs. Hale?
Yes.
Mr. Rainey?
Yes.
Mr. Brewer?
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg?
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
An ordinance authorizing Mimi's Mexican Kitchen to file for a private club permit with the Alcohol Beverage Control Division under the provisions of the City of Searcy Private Club Permit Ordinance and Arkansas law declaring an emergency and for other purposes.
A motion to adopt. Motion by Mr. Cargill,
Second.
second by Mr. Rainey. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Cargill?
Yep.
Mrs. Hale?
Yes.
Mr. Rainey?
Yes.
Mr. Brewer?
No.
Mr. Schellenberg?
No.
Mr. Kirkman?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Howell?
Yes.
The need to approve any such private club application for a private club within the City of Searcy as well as afford city's approval to the Alcohol Beverage Control Division of the State of Arkansas to provide public peace, health, safety, and welfare is deemed by the Searcy City Council an emergency. Is hereby declared this ordinance shall be in full force and effect from and after its passage.
If you have a motion to adopt the emergency clause, motion by Mr. Rainey,
Second.
second by Mr. Cargill. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mrs. Hale?
Yes.
Mr. Rainey?
Yes.
Mr. Brewer?
No.
Mr. Schellenberg?
No.
Mr. Kirkman?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
Mr. Howell?
Yes.
Mr. Cargill?
Yes.
Item number 23, sanitation code modification for roll-off container services.
Move we suspend the rules and Read by title only.
Motion by Mr. Rainey, second by Mr. Brewer. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Rainey,
Yes.
Mr. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman,
Yes.
Mr. Morris.
Yes.
Mr. Howe.
Yes.
Mr. Cargill.
Yes.
Mrs. Hale.
Yes.
An ordinance amending chapter 14 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Searcy, Arkansas for sanitation, declaring an emergency and for other purposes.
Thank you. Do you have a motion to adopt the
Motion to
ordinance?
adopt.
Motion by Mr. Morris. Second by Mr. Cargill. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Rainey,
Yes.
Mr. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman,
Yes.
Mr. Morris.
Yes.
Mr. Howe.
Yes.
Mr. Cargill.
Yes.
Mrs. Hale.
Yes.
Searcy City Council has determined that an emergency exists and the immediate adoption and enforcement of this ordinance being necessary for the public peace, health, safety, and welfare. The provisions hereof shall be in full force and effect from and after its passage.
Thank you. Do we have a motion to adopt the emergency clause? Motion by Mr. Brewer, second by Mr. Schellenberg. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Brewer,
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman,
Yes.
Mr. Morris,
Yes.
Mr. Howe.
Yes.
Mr. Cargill.
Yes.
Mrs. Hale.
Yes.
Mr. Rainey.
Yes.
Item number 24 goes along with it. Sanitation code permit and rate amendments.
Move to suspend the rules, read by title only.
Thank you.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Brewer, second by Mr. Morris. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Schellenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Kirkman,
Yes.
Mr. Morris,
Yes.
Mr. Howe.
Yes.
Mr. Cargill.
Yes.
Mrs. Hale.
Yes.
Mr. Rainey, Mr. Brewer.
Yes.
An ordinance amending chapter 31 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Searcy, Arkansas to establish a permit fee for roll-off container service, declaring an emergency and for other purposes.
We have a motion by
Second.
Mr. Rainey, second by Mr. Morris. Tell Kim we said happy birthday. Motion by Mr. Rainey, second by Mr. Morris. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Kirkman, Mr. Morris,
Yes.
Mr. Howe.
Yes.
Mr. Cargill.
Yes.
Mrs. Hale.
Yes.
Mr. Rainey.
Yes.
Mr. Brewer.
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg.
Yes.
Searcy City Council has determined that an emergency exists and the immediate adoption and enforcement of this ordinance being necessary for the public peace, health, safety, and welfare. The provisions hereof shall be in full force and effect from and after its passage.
Motion to adopt emergency clause.
I have a motion by Mr. Morris, second by Mr. Brewer. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Morris.
Yes.
Mr. Howe.
Yes.
Mr. Cargill.
Yes.
Mrs. Hale.
Yes.
Mr. Rainey.
Yes.
Mr. Brewer.
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg.
Yes.
Item number 25, modification of water and sewer rates.
Move we suspend the rules and read by title only.
Motion by Mr. Rainey, second by Mr. Brewer. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Howe.
Yes.
Mr. Cargill.
Yes.
Mrs. Hale.
Yes.
Mr. Rainey.
Yes.
Mr. Brewer.
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg.
Yes.
Mr. Morris.
Yes.
An ordinance amending the Code of Ordinances of the City of Searcy, Arkansas, amending chapter 28 of the Code of Ordinances, providing for a modification of water and sewer rates for residential, commercial, and industrial users, declaring an emergency and for other purposes.
Thank you. Do we have a motion to adopt the ordinance?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Schellenberg, second by Mr. Brewer. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Cargill.
Yes.
Mrs. Hale.
Yes.
Mr. Rainey.
Yes.
Mr. Brewer.
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg.
Yes.
Mr. Morris.
Yes.
Mr. Howe.
Yes.
The Searcy City Council has determined an emergency exists and the immediate adoption and enforcement of this ordinance being necessary for public peace, health, safety, and welfare. The provision hereof shall be in full force and effect from now.
Motion to adopt. Motion by Mr. Morris. Second by Mrs. Hale. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mrs. Hale.
Yes.
Mr. Rainey.
Yes.
Mr. Brewer.
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg.
Yes.
Mr. Morris.
Yes.
Mr. Howe.
Yes.
Mr. Cargill.
Yes.
All right, item number 26 is the budget adjustment ordinance.
Motion to suspend the rules, read by title only.
Thank you. Motion by Mr. Morris, second by Mr. Brewer. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Rainey.
Yes.
Mr. Brewer.
Yes.
Mr. Schellenberg.
Yes.
Mr. Morris.
Yes.
Mr. Howe.
Yes.
Mr. Cargill.
Yes.
Mrs. Hale.
Yes.
An ordinance amending ordinance 2026-01, the budget for the City of Searcy for the calendar year 2026, waiving the requirement of competitive bidding with respect to certain expenditures, declaring an emergency and for the purpose.
Thank you. Do we have a motion to adopt the ordinance?
So,
Motion by Mrs. Hale, second by Mr. Brewer. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Brewer.
yes.
Mr. Schellenberg.
Yes.
Mr. Morris.
Yes.
Mr. Howe.
Yes.
Mr. Cargill.
Yes.
Mrs. Hale.
Yes.
Mr. Rainey.
Yes.
The need to maintain the fiscal affairs of the City of Searcy in accordance with the requirement of law being necessary for the preservation of public peace, health, safety, and welfare, an emergency is hereby declared, and this ordinance shall be in full force and effect from and after its passage.
Motion to adopt emergency clause.
Motion by Mr. Morris,
Second.
second by Mr. Schallenberg. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Mr. Schallenberg,
Yes.
Mr. Morris,
Yes.
Mr. Howe.
Yes.
Mr. Cardle,
Yes.
Mrs. Hale,
Yes.
Mr. Rainey,
Yes.
Mr. Brewer.
Yes.
That's the end of our agenda items, and I believe Mrs. Hale has an upcoming fundraiser.
So North Star is gonna kick off a fundraiser for the new Veterans Memorial Park, on July 29th from 5 to 9 at Texas Roadhouse. So if you choose to dine that night, bring this little card with you, and 10% of the sale will go toward the Veterans Memorial that we're working toward.
Awesome.
Love to see you there.
Thanks for helping to put that together, and if any other organization wants to hold a fundraiser toward this Veterans Memorial Project, please do so. This is a great project. All right, any other comments from the council? If not, we are adjourned. Thank you for being here.
I'm so worried about that. Get free, I'm gonna draft and kick
Yeah.
it.
We are.